Why should somebody do business with you rather than someone else? The toughest, most debated question we face every single day. In the hour we have, I'm going to share with you why things happen. I'm going to ask you some tough questions, unkind questions, thought-provoking questions. I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable. It's my job. It's my job to get you to look at where your business is going, where your utility is going, where your industry is going. And the more we ask questions, the more we find those answers. Questions like, if your organization disappeared from the face of the earth overnight by chance, tomorrow morning, would your customers miss you? What's the lifetime value of a customer? Would you buy from you? The more questions we ask, the more we find the strategy, the tools, the resources to take our business from here to there. Isn't that what this conference is about? Why should a customer buy from you rather than someone else? I want you to think about the question. Think about it seriously. How many thought about the word service? Please put up your hands. How many thought about the word quality? Please put up your hands. How many thought about the word value? Please put up your hands. Sorry. Quality, service, and value are givens. If you don't have service today, if you don't have quality today, and if you are not driven by your customers today, I guarantee you tomorrow is going to be very difficult for you. What we're looking for is not more information. What we're looking for is knowledge. Now, what's the difference between information and knowledge? You can write this one down. Knowledge is knowing what to do with the information. Today you have competitors that you didn't even realize that you had. You see, in the 80s, we bought a product for $1. We marked it up to $3 and sold it for $2. The 90s came along, more choice, more competitive, vulturous. We bought the product for $1, we marked it up to $2 and sold it for $1.65. Every business is living in a world of one word. It's called gross margin erosion. 3 words. Gross margin erosion. Travelers in Citicorp got together and married. What can we learn from that? Why would 2 Goliaths get together? My analogy is they're taking one customer from one industry, one customer from another industry, putting them together. Because they know it's a given, their gross margin is going to be down. If you do not have a point of difference, what do you fall back on? You fall back on price. The North American way isn't asking questions. The North American way in business is the president goes to a conference, comes back with the flavor of the month. Month later, vice president goes, comes back with another flavor of the month. I firmly believe is that when you have problems and opportunities, don't stop asking questions. You know what change is all about? It's like the waves in the ocean. You have a little wave, and then you have a bigger wave, and then what happens? Whap, a tidal wave of change hits us in the back of the head. We wake up one morning, we say, where's my business? Where's my customer? Why weren't we focused in on the customer? Why did we lose them? Why were we prepared for deregulation? The problem isn't the pill. The problem with change is the swallow. We don't want to swallow change. Why? In 1958, Frank Borish, product manager for Milwaukee Gear Company, listed 50 reasons why people will not change. Let me share a few of them with you. We don't have the personnel. We don't have the equipment. The union will scream. It's too visionary. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's too radical a change. It's beyond our responsibility. It's not my job. We don't have the time. It will obsolete other procedures. Customers won't buy it. It's contrary to policy. I've always said the last 7 words of a dying business. We've never done it that way before. Whether it's steel or utilities or books, it doesn't matter what industry is. With the internet now, there is no place to hide. Now, how many are working on a website, a homepage? How many are thinking about it? Don't think about it. Do it. What is a happy customer worth to you? What is the lifetime value of a customer? That's the question to ask. Let me take you to food business. Average family spends $5,280 in food in 1 year. An average family lives in a neighborhood 9.4 years. Extrapolate 9.4 years times $5,280, you've got a fair bit of change. Now, when Benson shots for food, do they look at him at $100,000? No, they don't look at him even. Because why? It's all transaction-based. People phone up, how much business do we do? It's the wrong question. Question you should be asking, how many new customers do we get from a lifetime standpoint? Start paying more attention to your customers rather than the competition. Why? When's the last time the competition bought from you? Competitors don't buy from us. Customers buy from us. How many been in a Starbucks? Think about it. Is there anything more generic than a cup of coffee? If they can charge us $3 for a latte, butte, schmutte, I have no idea what they're talking about, how can you differentiate yourself? Today, in the end, price is price. Circle this one in your handout. Value is the total experience. The whole world is selling, selling, selling. It's the wrong word with service. The word should be helping, helping, helping. Because selling is something you do to people. Helping is something you do for. Thank you very much. Take the word service, throw it away. Change it to the word, become a solution-driven utility.